So much to the poltergeist. Trying to hold on to love, but it's frost and nice time. Much but a light from a falling sky. Apply to the forces above us like keep holding on to this present time. Inspired by the ones that were left behind us. We fell for the light of a foreign sky. Applying to the forces above this life. So much to the poltergeist. Trying to hold on to love, but it's frost and nice time. Much but a light from a falling sky. Apply to the forces above us like keep holding on to this present time. Inspired by the ones that were left behind us. We fell for the light of a foreign sky. Applying to the forces above this life. So much to the poltergeist. Trying to hold on to love, but it's frost and nice time. So much but a light from a foreign sky.
Svetlana, the firefly in the room.
Hi friends and welcome back to my channel. Today we will have kind of moody, kind of fun video in my opinion, because I asked you all on all of my social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, to ask me some questions, because today I have a bunch of work. But in advance I want to apologize for all of the noise in the background. Actually I had two choices, because as I'm filming, obviously the storm needed to come, so I had to choose between, dark bedroom but with no noise, or light and bright balcony but with some rain noise. So I chose the second option, and I hope this will just give, that moody vibe that, of the upcoming autumn or something. So I hope I chose the right the right option. But anyway, so just like I said, I asked you to ask some questions. I got some personal ones, I got some plant related ones, so this should be so much fun. I have a bunch of plants to repot. I have this gorgeous cactus from grocery store, and I will be repotting it into this hand painted by myself pot. Actually yesterday I was pretty moody as well, so I needed to put my hands somewhere, so I decided to decorate another houseplant pot. And let me know what do you think about it. This is a, that scary medusa from the stories, so I don't know. I think it turned out pretty awesome. I love it. So in here will go my Hoya Carnosa splash, because I have a whole plant and I also have cuttings that were propagating in this sphagnum moss for couple months now maybe. So this should be fun to untangle everything in here. And I also have a Syngonium frosted heart, I think. So I need to replant this plant as well, because I actually have a bunch of these. And this one, the soil actually just keeps on coming lower, right? And it keeps on coming from the bottom hole, so I'm pretty sure that I have a worm in this pot that is eating the roots of my Syngonium. That's why it was struggling, so I need to cut off the main plant out here, right? This is a baby plant that grew out of it. This is the main plant. As you can tell, the roots are really ready to go into the pot. So this plant will go to the pot of the Hoya. Hoya will go to this pot, so okay, this might be confusing, but we gotta do it. We gotta do it because I've been putting off this works for weeks right now, so let's work. I probably will put you a little bit lower so you will be able to see the stuff I'm doing, but at the same time I'm not sure how it will work with my face, so okay, let's do this. Okay, so I put you a little bit lower so it will be a little bit more viewable for you. Okay, words. Okay, so I will start from my Hoya Carnosa. I need to take out all of these cuttings and see how the roots are doing, and then we will work further. So let's start from the questions immediately. Okay, Red Ron is asking what is like living in Russia. and I'm laughing because I don't live in Russia and have no idea what it's like. I never been there. I'm actually living in Lithuania, which is not that far away from Russia, but still no idea. But I mean, I kind of see why would you ask it. I am Russian, but I've never been there. My parents born and raised in Lithuania. I am born and raised in Lithuania, so no idea. Okay. Danny is asking, what dream plans do you hope to have one day? Big or small? My actually biggest dream houseplant as for right now is Hoya Svetlana. My name is Svetlana for those who don't know, and I mean, it's just obvious, right? I just really want to have a plant of my name, and that would be such a cool thing, right? Just to have something named after you. I mean, not after me, but still with my name. So my biggest wishlist houseplant as for now is Hoya Svetlana. Okay. Anna's Flora Fauna is asking if you could go anywhere in the world to see a plant growing in the world. Plant growing in the world? Where would you go? So as I understand, if I would need to choose a country just for the houseplant, well, for the outside plants, I probably would go to Costa Rica maybe, or Thailand, or somewhere tropical, or I would love to go to Arizona. Is it weird? I mean, I've never been in United States, and you know, in movies I just love to see those desert likes, you know, views. I would love to visit anything that is exotic, because to be honest, I am a really poor lady, so I did not travel a lot in my life, so anything would work with something different than from the plants that I used to see in Eastern Europe, you know. Okay, another question. Zenduk is asking, what is your favorite plant you have rescued from the trash? Well, it's not that easy because I rescued a bunch, but my favorite used to be the huge Echinopsis cactus that I rescued that unfortunately died this spring. So right now probably will be my huge Pachira palm or this rubber plant because it's intense. Okay, Charlotte is asking if I have any wedding planning. So for those who don't know, I am engaged. I don't wear a ring right now because some mosquitoes bit me in the same finger 3 times during the night, which is like crazy. I cannot wear the ring here because it's always itches. I know it's stupid, but yeah, so we're engaged, but just like I said, my boyfriend is still looking for a job, so you know, it wouldn't be really smart to spend all of our savings on wedding and then do not have anything, you know, because you never know when you will need more money. For example, just like this month, out of nowhere, my baby Rocky, you know, had an injury for his foot, so I spent a lot of money on that, on all of the x-rays, on medications. So not yet, but if everything fine and if my boyfriend gets the job, we obviously will finally start to think about it and talk about it, and I'm pumped. I'm actually have a whole gallery of pictures what I would like as decor, as dress, as costumes, so this will be fun because a lot of things I will DIY obviously, and I will make videos about it because why the heck not, right? So yeah, soon, hopefully, if everything works out for my fiance today, right now, as we speak. Okay, so let me show you the roots. So I have 4 cuttings in here. The largest one looks awesome and great. Another one looks pretty good as well. I think it's ready to be potted up. This one looks great as well. And this, I don't know, this is questionable, but I will still pot it up. Just I will pot it up, okay? Okay, deal. Okay, next question. Okay, that's a nice nickname. Or Footman is asking, for all the plants you rescue, do you ever get rid of any? I do. You know, I actually have this weird feeling right now to talk about, you know, the plants that I do not like anymore and I want to get rid of, because I feel so guilty, you know, because I rescued the plants that people got rid of, and right now I have a bunch of plants that I would do that myself, but at the same time I feel so guilty. So what I do, I actually give some to my mom, to my sister. I just did yesterday actually. So yes, I do tend to stop loving some plants. Okay, so we have this gorgeous Hoya Carnosa splash. It's not very splash, but it's so adorable. It's actually my first Hoya ever. Kitty B is asking, how did you and your fiance meet? All the details, please. Well, it's kind of funny story, to be honest, and it's kind of long story. So, okay, let's do this. So, I actually met my boyfriend when I was in year 11 of my high school, so we're kind of high school sweethearts, if you could call it that way, even though we wasn't going to the same school. But what happened, I actually just turned 17 not that long ago, and my parents were really strict. I would never ever attend any parties because I cramp. Wait a second. Oh my gosh, I'm way too old to sit on the ground and talk a lot. So I used to be a geek. I wouldn't attend any parties that would, you know, have alcohol, boys and all of these stuff. So it was so cool when finally my parents let me to go and celebrate New Year's with my classmate and good friend at that time, which was called Agnius. And in that party, I actually did not tell to my parents, but supposed to be a couple boys. And one of those boys was a boy called Kazis, and this boy actually just got into me. We just clicked. So we started to hang out during this party. We started to dance a lot, like for hours, and you know, he just enjoyed my company. So he invited me to the next party, which was his good friend's birthday, and that good friend was Agnius, my fiance. I actually bought all of the clothes, paid all the money, you know, for the alcohol, for the presents, and I was so prepared and ready. And I also was so nervous because I did not know anyone in this party except that boy, and I saw him for only once. So I was really nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Look at those roots, gorgeous. So I was really nervous, and you know what? When was left only one day till the party, this boy called me and said, sorry, I won't be able to attend this party, but you still can go. Just reminder, I do not know anyone in there. Anyone. They do not know me as well. So I was freaking out, and this happened. So you know what? I was like, oh, what the heck? It's my second party in the world. I won't just, you know, don't go. I just won't. I will go and have fun and, you know, get to know people, and maybe this won't be awkward. And I did. And in this party, I met up with Agnius, my fiance, and in that night, this was just a special magical night because we were dancing all night long. He at that time was still smoking. So we would go to the outside, you know, to chill a little bit because it was January, so it was still cold. It was minus 20 degrees outside, and I was in a mini skirt, which is like, oh, come on. But anyway, so yeah, so we just clicked, and from that moment we became inseparable. So the next day we needed to say goodbye, and we did not exchange numbers. We didn't, and I was freaking out because I really liked that boy. And I remember that couple days later after the birthday, I still could not, you know, forget these old dances and talks under the moon, because it was a full moon at that time. It was just beautiful night. And I remember one evening he called me and says, oh, hi, it's Agnius from the birthday, if you still remember me. And I started to freak out as crazy, and he was like, you know, we're planning after party just to go this Friday to bowl, you know, with some friends, and I decided to invite you. And I was like, yes. So that's how we bonded, over bowling and parties and yeah, and now we are almost 8 years together and planning some weddings. Well, not yet, but kind of, you know, working on it. Sam is asking how many houseplants is too many houseplants for you? Actually it is right now. Does it make sense? Right now I feel like soon the autumn will come and I will need to bring a lot of houseplants inside from the balcony. I mean like all of them, because we have pretty cold autumns. So I'm already planning to buy a shelf number 2, because I have one, right? So I need more shelving units, and just like I said, I'm already getting rid of some of my plants that I don't love that anymore. And yeah, I think right now is a little bit too much for me. I'm still, you know, tend to buy 1 or 2 in month, but nothing too crazy as I used to do. So yeah, I think right now is a little bit more than enough. Another Dreams of Hoya is asking, what houseplant is getting on your nerves right now and why? Oh, I have it. Guys, this angle probably so awkward, I'm so sorry. I actually don't really see what I'm showing you, so this might be the most awkward angled video ever, but anyways. So probably my opuntia. I have one opuntia with really prickly spikes, and I got all of those spikes into my sweater, into my elbow, and it was so painful to take them all out. So I hate this opuntia, to be honest. It looks gorgeous, but my oh my, how painful it is every single time to get, you know, all of those tiny spikes inside. So I'm planning, to be honest, to get rid of it, maybe in the plant swap, and if not in the plant swap, then God knows where it will go, but definitely not back home, because we have planted a plant number 1. What I think it looks like a very nice haircut for my Medusa pot, right? It looks cute, it looks so much fuller right now. Cannot wait for all these babies to grow, and I'll put some trails over here so they will go crazy, you know? Okay, let's talk about another question, and another one is from, oh my gosh guys, with your names, it just, okay, Plantarican plantas imas, yes? Is asking, do you talk to plants, and if so, in what language? Okay, this is a good one. Yes, I do, especially when I'm mad at them, or if I am really happy with them. For example, when yesterday I noticed that my cactus is blooming, I was freaking out and shouting and dancing together with this plant. And to be honest, I'm not even sure. I think I speak with them in Lithuanian, because this is like the main language for me, even though I'm Russian, right? But I talk every single day with my boyfriend in Lithuanian. I talk with you guys in English, and with my parents I always talk in Russian, so it's confusing, to be honest. I don't know, I probably speak with my plants in every single language I know, sometimes even Polish maybe, who knows. HN is asking, do you have a weird superstition or habit? Also, could you please make another macrame DIY? I recently moved and would like to decorate more. Okay, first of all, thank you so much that you love my macrame designs. For those who are new on my channel, if you don't know, I'm actually a macrame maker on my free time. So I have couple DIY projects on my channel. If you want to check them out, I actually think I have a whole playlist. I don't know, give me some ideas and we'll work on it, because I love to work with macrame, so yeah, let me know. Sure. Oh, and the question, sorry. Do you have weird superstitions of habits? Oh, I have a bunch. I'm a really weird person. My boyfriend says to me that I'm really weird every day. For example, my really weird habit, I cannot sleep if my belly button is closed. Is it weird? For example, my boyfriend is laughing because I cannot sleep with pants or, you know, anything on my bottom part of the body, because it feels like they are just, you know, I cannot breathe. I'm not sure how this happened and when did it came for me, but As long as I remember myself, I every single time need to sleep with long pajamas, like oversized t-shirt for example, or naked, because whenever my belly button has something on it, even right now as I am sitting and I can feel this part of where goes the belt, right, of pants, I just feel really uncomfortable and it looks like I am suffocating, to be honest. It's almost like I'm breathing through my belly button, which is like insane. Come on, I'm not in the womb anymore. Cactus is all potted up and looks classy and fancy and gorgeous. Ugh, beautiful. Okay, let's put you out of the way as well. Here goes plant number 1. I mean, this color, this frosted leaves looks perfect with this terracotta that is a little bit grayish, right? And I have 2 more cuttings like this. Look at those cute roots. Oh my gosh, so adorable. I actually did not want to replant it because I just love the way these roots looked in the glass container. But these are 2 cuttings from the same plant. This is the middle cutting, as you can tell. This is the bottom, this is the top, right, that grew a nice branch, and this is the top cutting with many more leaves. But as you can tell, while growing in the water, it grew a little bit smaller leaves, so I want to fix that. So we will plant them all back together and I will have one full gorgeous plant. Okay, Michelle is asking, what is your real life job? How do you cope when things go wrong? And what are the self-things you like to do when you don't feel yourself? I work in the transport sector. I work with China and trains, and you know, all of these cargoes that needs to go from China to Russia to Belarus to Ukraine, that all go by the trains. I am the person who is working with that, who make this happening. And do I ever feel down and how do I cope with it? Of course I do a lot, to be honest, especially this week. I felt all week long a little bit odd, and I'm actually not even sure why. Maybe because of the money struggles we have right now, maybe because of my boyfriend's position, because just like I said, he's going through one very special job interview and they have maybe 4 different job interviews for the same spot, so they're like levels, you know. So it's really stressful. I see how it's important for him is, and when we're waiting for the second call, you know, just to have approval, it's so intense and it just really works on you. And how do I cope with it? Well, I love to bake a lot. I mean, bake like not to smoke, you know, it's not legal here. So I bake all different pastries like cookies and cupcakes. And I just like sometimes to be with myself and paint on the pots, for example, right? I like to go and read a book and just try to fly away from this world to some, you know, different worlds in the books. And yeah, actually, just as we speak, I am not in the best mindset. So I hope soon it will be better, but I'm trying my best to work on it, you know? And guys, I'm sorry, but this will be it probably. I already talked so long. I have no idea if you have seen anything I was planting. I'm so sorry because I'm filming with my phone with the back camera, so all I can see is the back of my phone. But here is the last plant, how it turned out. As you can tell, I put a little stick in here, so I want to wrap a little rope around so they all will stay in place, since, you know, the leaves are pretty heavy on this plant, and I think it will be such a gorgeous plant. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting, so exciting. All of these plants turned out so cute, right? Let me know what do you think about these reportings. Let me know what do you think about all of the questions. And before leaving you, let me teach you another language lesson. Okay, so since we were talking about colors, let me teach you another color this day. And since I was reporting blue cactus, let me teach you how to say color blue in Russian and Lithuanian. I would teach you how to say it in Polish, but I forgot. So, actually I remember there was one question, how did I learn Polish? So, for the new people on my channel, I know 4 languages. My family is Russian, so obviously I know how to speak in Russian. My other family, my boyfriend, my fiance, and you know, my social life is Lithuanian. So that's how I needed to learn Lithuanian. And actually a couple of my parents' best friends were Polish, so my parents used to speak with them in Polish whenever they had, hangout parties. And they had a son that was Polish, so he was my best friend at that time, and he taught me how to speak in Polish. And I lived in England for half a year, so I actually watch movies and YouTube videos in English, so that's how I learned English. Wow, this is a long ramble, alright guys, I'm so sorry about it, but yeah, this is it for today's video. Another language lesson will be how to say blue in Lithuanian and Russian. So if you want to say blue in Lithuanian, you need to say mėlyna spalva. It means blue color. Once again, mėlyna spalva. And if you want to say blue color in Russian, you need to say цвет синий. Once again, синий цвет. Doesn't matter the, Anyway guys, sorry for keeping you for so long. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I hope to see you in my next one. So please subscribe, please comment, let's chat in the comment section, and like this video. And I'll see you very soon, very soon.